The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Okay, turn it on.
Danger!
Are you ready?
I forgot to put in the crystals.
Who has a sonic screwdriver? I do!
Welcome to Nerd-O-Rama.
It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
On nerdcoreradio.com.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click. It's real easy, man.
What is Nerd-O-Rama all about?
All I know is this violates every canon of respectable broadcasting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All systems have been alerted to your presence, sir.
Nerd-O-Rama.
Hey! We're back, and all three of us on Nerd-O-Rama. Josh is back from the dead because he was dead last week.
I died?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Apparently you
should have watched the show.
Watch the show.
I watched the show. I got better.
Oh, okay.
Got better.
We are back for our first episode in December.
Woohoo!
Happy December, everyone.
Do you remember?
Merry December.
Nerd-O-Rama's first
December
episode in
December. Wow, we just went Michael Jackson there.
When we jingled the night away.
That was good. That was good. You should make your own. You should make your own Christmas album.
No, I can't do that.
He already has.
So Josh is back. That's a good thing.
Wait, I'm Josh, right?
I think so.
might
Who's this guy?
That is Jason.
Jason.
And who are you?
Who am I? Everyone knows who I am.
I mean, yeah.
You guy trying to slowly creep off
You're-
panel, off screen.
I am totally this person.
I am the ghost. I am the ghost of Adam. Yes, I am Adam. I am here. I am talking on the show because it is Sunday night. It's 11 o'clock. It's time to nerd.
Nerd.
So,
A good thing or a great
Nerds!
Nerds. Oh, God. Are we on that again?
I slapped a fish.
No.
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 But ow!
You're
ow,
going to
okay,
lose the important thing for later.
The important thing
goodness.
for later.
You're going to lose it. Stop it.
Is that what I'm going to do?
We're done with that.
Oh, crap.
Passengers, please remember.
Look what you
not to
did.
leave your
Look what I did.
baggage
I messed it up. Okay.
What
Wow.
is happening?
I don't know.
Check your baggage. Intro new.
By the way, Check Your Baggage is a new show on the Talk Wad
And
Radio
we're
Network.
stealing their intro.
And we wanted you to hear a little bit of the intro. So
We're done with Buddha. He's a horrible husk of a man now. We're on to Check Your Baggage versus.
Did you miss Josh? Let us know. Call in at 727-493-2055 and tell us if you missed Josh or if you just want to stalk him.
Oh, that's delightful. No,
Stalkers. We don't have any of those.
No, of course
no
not.
stalkers at all. No, I will say this though. I'm so pleasantly pleased. The one week I'm off, you guys finally enable me, and I can finally say something in pride and happiness, and that's fuck.
Yes, because we do have a disclaimer before for our show now.
Oh,
if you haven't noticed,
really?
yes.
We have a fucking disclaimer?
No, we have a goddamn disclaimer.
Oh.
God motherfucking damn.
Yes.
That's too. Well, I don't have to count anymore. Screw you, Glenn's kids.
No, we're still the family friendly show that we want to be, and
Sing
well,
happy, happy.
if you don't
By
like
family friendly,
if you don't
mean
like
we
it, you
go
can just
into
go
families'
fuck off.
houses and we kidnap them and
yeah,
a nice
like
fun.
like the strangers.
We,
We're like the strangers.
We don't know who you
That's
are.
the second time that came up today. The ghost is still here.
We don't have any money.
The
But
ghost
what we
is
do
here.
have
Luther has all the money.
I like when the ghost is here.
is a very
Also,
particular set of skills.
money.
Stop adjusting.
Yes.
Last time you did that, you broke the mic.
You know what he's gonna do.
I'm gonna wreck it. Don't do
It's
it.
too late now.
Stop it. Bad and bad. Both
All
of you.
right, so Nerd-O-Rama is brought to you by Anime Fix.
Anime who?
Anime Fix.
Awesome.
That's right, Anime Fix. For all your anime and manga needs. They also carry toys, Gundam model kits. I was going to say Gundam model kits.
Gundam models.
One Gundam model.
I gotta,
Wow.
I gotta do it up
Glue
here.
it together.
Yeah,
Glue it
and
together. Blast a cannon style. Mm.
we're never gonna get like our shout out to our sponsor like just straight through anytime.
Why
ever.
would you want to? We have to.
He loves us because we have ADD, and
He does love us. I don't have my Facebook open for him yet
Oh,
because he likes to contact us. By the way, Anime Fix will be doing things.
doing
Doka.
Madoka at I remember this. Hold on, wait. The Cinema Cafe.
The Cinema Cafe
Say
on
Sunset Point.
December 15th.
Yep.
For the movies of
Madoka.
That's
I got it right. Now then, where can I find this magical place called Anime Fix?
Anime Fix is located at
What? He's pointing at you.
6185 Central Avenue.
I believe
Oh.
so, yes.
Okay. You can also find them on animefix.com. They're pretty dope.
Or search for Anime Fix on Facebook. They do like us, so if you like us, you can like them as well.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Nerd-O-Rama, you should probably like them on Facebook or on
calm
YouTube.
down. Calm down.
We'll get there. We'll get there sooner or later.
Easy. I'm gonna make that the cover photo.
It's just me pointing like, I'm going to kill you.
You do that every show, though.
That's true.
I like grabbing the mic and just feeling like I'm empowered.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, Anime Fix.
Listen, Macho Man.
Listen, I don't know.
Yes.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Anime Fix is our sponsor. They love us. We love them. In fact, I gotta go there this week to get my week or my monthly education in anime because I've been away from it so long.
By that, do you mean you're gonna go spend more money there?
Spend more money.
I plead the fifth. Yes.
He's gonna spend more money.
Anime Fix has all the money.
$5.
At least $5.
Luthor gave them all the anime with his money.
They don't have any more GoBots, so I probably won't spend any more money.
We're all.
Did you buy a bunch of GoBots?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Did you get Leader 1?
If you start the day with 12
no,
GoBots,
they didn't have Leader 1 or Psykill.
Oh goodness. Well, that's still good though. So Anime Fix.
But did you see Jason? Did you see the picture I posted today on Facebook of what I found at Toys R Us?
Did you see?
No, I didn't.
I found. I didn't know they made them because I don't buy Transformers anymore. But I found Junk Pile.
The motorcycle.
Yeah, from the movie.
Oh, is it actually the?
No one.
Yeah, the one from the Junk Pile planet.
Who cares?
No, Wreck-Ar.
No, the main guy, the head guy.
Wreck-Ar
Whoa.
of the Junkians.
Let's stop here. Let's just go on record here. I think we all agree the only bots that matter are Dinobots.
Soundwave?
Yeah, hello.
I don't care. Starscream, I like Starscream.
Starscream, Thundercracker, Jazz,
Thundercracker,
Cliff Jumper,
Shockwave. Now, Megatron's a gun!
I don't care.
And what was a fucking Astro Train? He's a train
Blitzwing!
and a space
Blitzwing is a tank and a jet and a giant robot.
I've apparently opened a can of Transformers worms here.
Now, where was I?
Anime Fix.
Anime
Super dope.
Yes.
We love them.
By the way, they have a lot of Transformers there, so if you're looking
Go
for
check it
Transformers.
out.
His name is Wreck-Ar.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. So, Anime Fix, we love you. You love me. You give money to be on our TV.
By the way, Josh is afraid of anyone who loves him, so.
It's true.
I fear those who love me most. It hurts my soul. I just like to know who they are if they love me. If you love me, let me know. Sing me a song. Hey, diddle diddle. Love you on a fiddle. I just want to know.
That's kind of gross.
Hey.
I don't even know what to say. I have nothing to say.
Anyway, so what do we have here? We have are we going to be doing news today?
Yes.
We are going to be in news today. And,
do we have vids? Let's watch.
Yes.
Let's put our chin here. Okay.
Yes, we do have
And
our
what are
we
we
do
doing
have
now?
we do have our news intro. So
Ooh.
here we go with our news.
Dun dun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have news and rumors available.
Rumors and news.
Rumors and news. All right, first thing on our news is more crazy Star Wars news.
Woohoo, crazy.
First,
you know what? There's going to be Star Wars news every week for the next 500 years.
Yeah, which means we have stuff to talk about.
Welcome to Disney taking over a company.
Disney taking over the world as.
But yeah,
They
first
haven't bought Skynet yet.
First, I wanted to say I have to put in a retraction. We talked about how Disney said they wanted to make 2 to 3 Star Wars movies a year,
and we raged.
That was misprinted.
What?
They want to make a Star Wars movie every 2 to 3 years.
You mother.
I didn't do it. It's where I got it from my news.
You monkey father.
I think everyone had that wrong then.
Yeah, everyone did.
The news thing was lies.
Yeah, it was.
So it's
lies.
just going to take longer to get to the Eva Zahn film then.
I want my C-3PO Christmas special. That's all I want.
The Adventures of Evazan and Ponda Baba.
I know.
Ponda Baba.
But the thing is, they did hire Lawrence Kasdan to do the writing, and what he wants to do, is he wants
everything.
He wants
every film for the next billion years.
He wants to do it. He wants to do it like how Marvel's doing did it for the Avengers. He wants to make side movies that revolve around these characters that are happening within the main trilogy.
Well, it's Disney. It's going to be all direct to DVD.
So and then at the end, he's going to make They're going to make episode
Luke
8
gets a
and
sandwich.
9.
This is Luke's day off. Okay,
I'm just not going to talk anymore.
No, that'd be good because they do Ferris Bueller, but with I would see the crap out of that.
Oh yeah, going on Dantooine. Oh.
No, wait, it would have to be an Imperial.
I don't know
because he'd be taking a day off from the Imperial Academy.
Oh, would he?
Yeah.
Anyway. But no, I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt, Adam. I'm so bad about that. I was gone a week and now I'm all hyperactive and I don't know what to say or what the right things to say to you are. And there's also a mystery ghost in the audience and I'm just freaking out right now.
Anyways.
Anyway, but no, I mean with Star Wars too, and I actually made a really big thing of that. And anyone who knows in my work area or my work life, I should say, oh my god, I made a big huge stink about it. I was like, can you believe that 2 to 3 movies a year? Disney, and I just got super angry, and now I'm just I feel like a derp.
Oh, and everyone complained about it because I mean, you don't want to make 2 to 3 movies of the same thing in a year.
Well, I mean, yeah,
per year.
That's
too.
my point. They didn't have to make them all the same. They could have done like an animated one every year, the regular normal storyline, and then one that was just batshit completely off the wall,
like Dr. Evazan.
Yes. It's like, hey, let's do a movie about who was that guy in the back of Jabba's Yak Face? Give Yak Face a film.
Or Boshek.
Boshek the movie. I had to watch the crap out of that.
I would too.
Can't do it. Oh goodness. So what do we have here next? Then?
Star
Wars.
Yeah, the next rumored director runner-up for episode 7. First it was almost confirmed that oh crap, what's his name? The guy who did X-Men First Class. I can't.
Don't look at me.
Michael Vaughn. Was going to direct Star Wars, and I liked that idea.
Okay.
But
Class was okay.
New rumors are showing that David Fincher will be doing Star Wars. So we might get something cool like Fight Club. We might get something shitty like Social Network. So I don't know.
Fight Club's good.
Yes.
The first rule about the Force is you don't talk about the Force.
It's just Luke training new Jedi. Like, look, this is your lightsaber.
In a dark dungeon.
He's like, look, we all showed up here. We all got metachlorians. Rule number 1: you don't talk about the metachlorians.
And there's also a rumor going around that Mark Hamill knows what's going to happen in Episode 7. So I don't know if that's true or not.
He's the Joker.
Yeah, he's actually going to show up and like Luke's going to be.
See you have a lightsaber.
Holly, get me my RPG.
All right, Mr. J.
Mr. J.
Mr. J.
Oh, did you guys see that? Just a quick little side ADD comment. There was a new figure released at a place I go to on evenings, and that I can't mention on here. But no, there's a new figure for Harley Quinn that got released, and it's like her like dry humping her hammer.
Oh, the hammer, yeah, the almost statue figure, yeah.
Oh my goodness, we'll have to post a thing of it on.
Oh, it's a Kodabakaya, so it's Japanese,
yeah. I'll have to post of it on the Twitter. By the way, follow us on Twitter.
It's by the same people who made my female Ghostbuster statue.
Kodabukio.
But yeah, no, I saw it and I was just like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't think Mr. J would ever approve of this. Maybe he would, but...
Of course he would.
I don't know, because now he's spending so much money on face cream, so...
Cram.
There's no way his muscles keep, like, not dried out constantly in those new books. Anyway, moving on. What do we have here?
Well, one thing I found online. This is really cool. Someone made a Star Wars trailer as if Star Wars was going to be the exactly. That was Huttese.
Okay then.
As if Star Wars was directed by Ridley Scott and involved the Aliens movies.
It's a crossover?
It's kind of a crossover. It's really cool.
Oh, let's see this.
Here it is.
Okay.
Princess, we have a visitor.
He's not that young anymore.
There's something out there.
Where?
Outside in the cave.
There's something very weak coming through.
I'm just waiting for the mostly come out at night. Mostly.
There's movement all over the place. Get back to operation. 5 meters, man. 4.
I've never seen Star Wars so serious.
Lightsabers would be the perfect weapon against aliens. Because they cauterize the wounds, the acid wouldn't do anything.
Hey, why not? We're still on it. This summer.
There's something alive in here.
That's your imagination.
That makes more sense now. I always wonder what was in the
Dianoga.
An alien species.
That's my favorite.
Wow. Balls is strong with this one. Most impressive.
Now release your anger.
I won't fail you. I'm not afraid.
Oh my god.
Look at you, Wilby was coming.
I thought they smelled bad. On the outside.
You will be.
Fucking sound from goddamn Prometheus.
It's actually from the Alien trailer that they used for Prometheus.
Oh.
Ridley Scott Jr. would know. Hold on.
Big things have small beginnings.
Okay.
Now, how cool was that?
Wow. Here's where I'm at with that. My first reaction is shut up and take my money.
Exactly.
I want to see Star Wars fight aliens now.
Yes.
If you want to see everything fight
Alien
aliens,
versus Star
you can
Wars.
cross over aliens with anything and just be like, I'll see that.
I don't want to see it with like crossover like Judge Dredd. Like, I wouldn't care.
You've never read Alien, Judge Dredd versus Aliens?
That's an actual thing.
That
Yeah,
happened.
it's awesome.
God damn it.
Was that? Yeah.
Or was it Predator? I don't remember.
No, I think it happened with both.
I know
think
he
so.
did Batman, but
Yeah,
Batman.
Batman
happened,
Aliens
it
was
happened with
good.
Superman. I like the
Superman-
Batman Alien.
Yeah. Superman was stupid because the acid didn't even hurt him.
Yeah.
He was like too worried about like the other sentient creatures.
well, you see when you have
'Cause
acid
it's
blood,
fucking Superman.
it's not
Hate
magic,
Superman.
so it doesn't get through his magical armor.
That's true.
But if you're a cat and you bite him, then he turns into Super Catman. So
we'll get into comics in a bit.
Anyway, go ahead.
On TV news,
TV.
This was something that happened a few years ago or a couple of years ago when the book was actually written. Stephen King's fantastic Under the Dome. The rights as soon as the book was published, the rights were bought by Steven Spielberg.
Seriously?
And now it is going to be a series or mini-series or maxi-series or how they're going to do it.
On Fox?
It's going to be on CBS.
What?
Yeah.
Is that wait? CBS? That's not the CW, is it?
No, that's CBS. That's been around since
CBS
it
is
was the big three.
Yeah. There's nothing on CBS.
I don't think they publish anything. I don't think they
Why would
broadcast
you-
anything. I don't know. They bought it though. So
Woo! So
Yeah.
we can look forward to not seeing that ever.
I mean,
Yeah.
is Spielberg still producing?
yes,
Oh,
he's
so.
still doing it.
Maybe his whole plan is to put the only good thing on that station.
There
and
you
he's gonna
go.
Buy the station.
Yeah, it'll
It'll
be
be-
Amblin Television.
It'll be Spielberg. Yeah, okay. I'm watching my Spielberg. Calm
And
down.
Sci-Fi Channel, I know you'll enjoy this, Josh.
Uh-oh.
Sci-Fi Channel is planning a sequel and or series of Waterworld.
Is Jack Black going to be in it?
Why would Jack Black be in it?
He was in
the first one.
Waterworld.
It's the reason why I
Was
love.
he?
Yeah,
Yes.
he was in Waterworld.
I barely remember that movie.
Waterworld is amazing. Are you
I
kidding
saw
me?
I saw the midnight release. And that was the only time I watched
Okay,
that
here's,
movie
Here's your checklist for
because
if
I'm
you-
old.
If you like Waterworld, step 1, do you like Mad Max? Step 2, do you like Jeff Johns' Aquaman? Those are both yeses.
Do not compare
Yeah, those are both
Jeff
yeses.
Johns' Aquaman to
Step
whatever
three.
whatever
Step
Kevin
three.
Costner tried to
People-
like.
Hold on.
People
Step
get-
3.
Step 3, go ahead.
Do you like seeing a guy pee into a filtration system and then drink it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who doesn't really actually?
So if you like all three of those things,
My
here's-
God, I'm a convert. I'm a convert.
I'm a convert. I don't
Or
know.
a convert.
So here's where I'm at with that.
I'm a convertible.
If they make a sequel,
Transformers.
that's okay. They already kind of found land, so that's kind of meh. But if they do a series about like other people, then the main
Are they
character,
going to be on the island that they found?
I
Because
don't
they
want them to be
found
on the island.
land.
I know they did.
That's
They found
called
dry land.
Lost.
It's no longer Waterworld. It's Waterworld and an island.
Waterworld and the only island where there's
So
dirt.
maybe it'll be about like a bunch of other people.
It's
One of
called-
them will be a fish man.
It's going to be called Island. It'll be about an apple place.
buy this product.
Or
now.
the vault.
Indeed.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, so what else we have here? We have
Um,
Waterworld. I'm excited for that. Actually, I can't. When does it start? Do we know?
No, they're just developing it. They don't even know if they want to do a sequel
I
or a
think the
series.
whole thing will be filmed in like one pool.
Those bastards.
They'll be filmed at Universal Studios. It'll just be
Actually,
the
it'll all be on
action.
green screen. That's how Sci-Fi does all their
it's like-
shows now.
Yeah.
Just all in solid green screen. Looks like crap.
Yeah. On the science field,
Science.
NASA found ice on Mercury.
Ooh.
Yeah,
How to prove that?
the
Like, did it make the trip back?
The planet closest to the sun has ice on it.
Hey, I believe it.
Yeah, its dark side. NASA says its dark side can get to be about negative 170 or 163 Celsius.
Well, I mean, you figure if it's closest to the sun, it's literally whatever side is facing the sun is probably being scored by unrelenting heat.
Indeed.
So you got to figure the other side is just cool
unrelenting cold.
It
has no atmosphere.
It's a pillow planet.
But
you just flip it over and it's on the cool side.
It's just people are like going crazy because it's so close to the sun. They're like the whole thing should be hot.
Nah, people are dumb.
Yeah, I thought it was cool though.
The moon landing's fake, so I mean, I'm kidding.
Oh.
It's kind of real.
I went to the moon on a movie studio.
Okay,
Wow.
okay, Grandpa, you got that.
Capricorn 1.
No, we're not going there. Okay, science, good for them finding
Yeah.
ice. Unless they're using it to cool our planet, I don't see the point in it. But what are you going to do?
I just think it's
Did
cool.
you just make a Futurama reference?
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow!
Haley's
Yeah,
Comet.
the giant ice machine.
Yep, Haley's Comet.
Yes,
I love it.
What
else we got?
We have actually some Doctor Who news, which we haven't done in a while.
Exterminate.
Yeah.
Delete.
About the 50th anniversary, Christopher Eccleston is still refusing to do it.
Wow, that's news.
It's because he loves people so much and loves making money.
And in fact, there's a rumor going around that there are 2 scripts, one with and one without him. So I guess we know which one's going to happen. Because when you're not the best Doctor, you're not going to be called back.
Wow,
So,
someone
yeah.
has a grudge.
Yeah, he was poopy to me.
Oh.
Not to me personally.
I think this is personal.
Adam wanted an autograph signed and suddenly nothing.
No, he did G.I. Joe.
Oh, G.I. Joe.
Real
American hero.
So I got another video coming up. I have another video coming up.
Sounds weird.
Guillermo del Toro's new project.
Okay. Something scary and knifey.
It's called Pacific Rim. Now we're going to talk about that later.
Oh, you meant I saw this on your notes of what we were going to talk about, and I want to see this. I haven't seen what this is.
Yeah, his new project is something that he's keeping under wraps.
Under wraps.
It's about mummies.
But
it's about unexpected pregnancies.
But what's really cool
It's the
is
revamp of Mummies Alive.
Is he released a new viral video. Viral video. You say viral video, I don't even know if it's gone viral
I
yet.
just
But that's
feel
what they
like
called it.
this is going to be like when I saw the first Cloverfield trailer.
It's a lot like the first Cloverfield trailer.
So far, I don't like it.
But what they're doing is they're actually calling the creature a kaiju, which is pretty awesome. Which is Japanese for giant monster.
Oh, is that the Japanese?
Why are there just a bunch of Japanese people in California? Because this is in California.
Yeah, that's why they call it Pacific Rim.
Wait, do I have to learn Japanese just because our sponsor's Anime Fix?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn it.
But the first video that I'm not going to show because it was like 3 seconds long was just our color bars, and it said this is a test of the kaiju emergency system. If this hasn't been a real kaiju emergency, blah blah blah, and that was it. But this one just appeared, and I think it's really cool. It does have a lot of throwbacks to Cloverfield, which is fine because I think Cloverfield was a badass movie.
I love Cloverfield.
So here's the new thing for Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim. By the way, before I play this, it's not just a giant monster movie.
It's a romance comedy too.
No, after the monster attacks, the whole world joins together and builds a gigantic robot to fight it.
Ba-bu-da, ba-bu-da.
Exactly. So let's
style.
Let's play this little teaser here.
And we'll tear it apart on Nerd-O-Rama. Here we go.
Whoops. Hey, that was fun, wasn't it?
That was amazing.
That was the best thing I'd ever not seen.
Let's try that again.
That puts the epicenter of the 7.1 earthquake right in the heart of the San Francisco Bay.
This just into News Australia. Francisco.
L'aviation ne parvient pas.
We've also been getting strange reports of something moving under the Golden Gate Bridge.
Ooh.
I mean, it must be 300 feet tall.
Cars are tumbling off the bridge.
Godzilla?
San
Gojira.
Francisco has now become a war zone. Unless the jets can bring down this massive creature, I don't know what is going to be left of this city.
Cutting a 3-mile wide path of destruction through the city of San Francisco before a barrage of missiles brought the giant beast down. I can only pray that this is the end of it.
So we beat it with missiles?
Knocked it unconscious.
Never mind.
So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I'm real excited because finally Guillermo del Toro is doing something that's not, crappy horror.
I can't do POV movies, man. I just hate that shit.
I don't think it's going to be a POV movie.
Yeah, I don't know. It may or may not be.
If it's
I mean,
more
we don't know
I
yet.
don't care.
I mean, that was just a viral shot. It was like that was news footage. I don't know what's going to happen.
It's all footage that's not actually going to be used in the movie.
Del Toro did some good stuff.
Yeah, he did the Hellboy movies.
Yeah, I mean that was good.
And then he bent over and shat on us with Pan's Labyrinth.
Whoa,
and Orphan.
I like Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, I also am gonna veto your opinion once again, Adam. And
that's okay. I'm in the
Josh.
minority on this anyway. So
pretty much. So
I live.
Also, what his one of his really early ones? There were like bugs in the.
Oh God, Mimic! That was awful.
Mimic, yeah.
At least it wasn't Bug. There's Bug, which is like the people freak out and they believe bugs are in their skin.
That movie was terrible.
It was so bad. I laughed.
Well, I liked Mimic.
He did do Devil's Backbone, and even though it was subtitled, it was creepy as hell.
Yeah, all his subtitle stuff's good though. I think. I don't know.
Except Pan's Labyrinth.
All right, so that was a movie.
So yeah, that's good. Now it's time.
We'll have to see where that.
Now it's time. Now it's time. What I like to call is let's laugh more at Michael Bay.
Explosions.
Hold on, we have to do this the right way. Okay, we're gonna do it through the new DLC for Borderlands 2. It's out now. I only have one question for you, Nerd-O-Rama viewers. Explosions. Okay, good.
I haven't played that yet. I didn't
oh my goodness, it's amazing.
I just started Borderlands 2.
Is it really just another Mad Moxie? Because if it is, I'm not downloading
No.
it.
What it is, Borderlands 2 came out with it. It's Mr. Torque's Carnival of Carnage or something like that. And
Campaign of Carnage.
There we go. Got it. And it's the opening video is just it's like almost the best part of the entire DLC.
Kind of like Mad Moxie.
Kind of, but like it's Tannis and Mr. Torque, and they like freak out and go on it. And he nicknames the place the Badass Crater of Badassitude. That's where you have to do all your fighting. And but no, it turns out to be more of like a like kind of like run through like a ranking system, but it doesn't really matter. So it's just the problem they gave with it is they released the DLC and it's a really, really big new area with not a lot in it.
Yeah, it's just an arena, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much an arena.
Yeah, I'm not downloading that.
It's really good though. It's an arena.
But I only play alone, so it's not going to be worth it.
Well, no, it's not just the arena. It's also like there's like
there's
side areas.
That's
too.
right. I read that there's Tiny Tina missions and there's Moxie's missions. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different missions. And there's like it's pretty much the thing they did with it was they went instead of like lots of new content, they went with like lots of new boss fights. So there's like I think just the normal playthrough, you go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go through about 6 new boss fights, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, neat to see bosses. You fight a giant mecha T-Rex. It's awesome.
That's great. So going back to laughing at Michael Bay.
Sorry, let's go.
His new project after Transformers 4.
Yay.
Is basically Back to the Future Part 2.
What?
Yeah, he's doing a movie. He's doing a movie about a kid who discovers that it's a little different. His dad was like the super scientist, and in his stuff he finds a time machine and a sports almanac from the future.
Okay. And to this I say, Michael Bay, I fucking hate you and stop ruining good movies.
Even more. Let's go farther into this. He wants to get the girl of his dreams.
Of course.
So that's what he's going to use the time machine for. Of course. But before he gets to do that, his friends find the almanac, go back in time, use it, and change the entire present.
You know, it's like I always said, Michael Bay is the most original and inventive person on the face of the planet.
I don't think
Hold on, wait a minute. No, Bizarro.
Bizarro, Jason. Yeah, I hope Michael Bay gets his dick ripped off by a monkey. And it's force-fed to, let's say, piranhas.
Might happen during Transformers 4.
Fucking,
you never know, because there were a lot of accidents in Transformers 3.
I refuse.
It could be Sharkticon.
I'm sorry.
It could be Sharkticon.
I refuse to call that movie Transformers. I just call it Explosions 4.
Yeah.
Explosions the movie 4.
Actually, that's Explosions 5, because Explosions 4 was Battleship.
I would say it'll be Battleship 2.
Battleship 2. Explosions? You like explosions? I got explosions.
This next thing is not news, but I have nothing to say about it.
So it's got a new segment.
But I am so excited to show this off because I'm a big fanboy for this series, and I can't wait for the new one.
What is it?
Boom!
Oh my God, Vin Diesel.
That's right.
I love it.
Yeah, it's an international poster. But
I love Pitch Black
2013.
I loved all 3 movies. And the 2 video games are fantastic.
The video games were amazing.
I played one of the games. I saw the movies. I didn't see the animated feature.
Oh, the Peter Chung movie. I
I
can't
know.
stand Peter Chung, but I love that movie.
The movie's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn decent.
So that was news.
Jesus.
I'm for it.
All right then.
I'm for news.
So we're on to another bit of news. We're gonna do local news. We need to get in with that.
All right.
Local.
Oh, yeah, let's
Nerd-O-Rama
let's
news.
talk about
Let's
this.
get into this. I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna straighten up. Hold on.
I'm just gonna. And you know what? I'm
brush
just gonna.
myself off. Hold on. Let me clean my hair up.
Do you want us?
Hold on 1 second.
Do you want us to go take a break?
Yeah, me and Adam should just leave for like 5 minutes and come back.
No, it's fine. I want you guys here for this. Okay. So, hi there. My name's Josh. I'm a co-host here on Nerd-O-Rama. Recently, we had what everyone here is very excited about is a fan sent us a picture. Adam, do you have the picture? You have it here?
Could you save it a little bit? Maybe you should go explain a little bit more before picture.
No. We need this picture. Where the frick did you say you didn't save it?
No, it's probably in here.
Okay, he's gonna look for it. So we received a wonderful picture from one of our fans, and we do love our fans here on Nerd-O-Rama so much.
No, I didn't save it.
But we have found that most of our fans are kind of sociable. You guys like to follow us on Facebook. We recommend it. We recommend you guys follow us on Twitter, or you guys follow us on Ustream, or visit nerdcoreradio.com, or any of those things. One of our fans, super duper loved us, I guess, and did we find it? Maybe? Yes, there we go. Okay. All right. So this fan, we'll pull it in here. Her name is Emily. Hey, Emily. This is your shout out for us. Adam, what is your comment before I go into this?
Yay, we have a fan that loves us.
I know, she put a heart there. That means she cares. Jason?
Thanks for the photo, Emily.
All right. And now we go into me, who
she's kind of widened out a bit.
I'm kind of a paranoid jackass, I guess. So my problem here is the fact that Emily, for one reason or another, has decided, can I go back to being me? Hey, there I am. Has one reason or another has not liked us on Facebook. I'm freaked out by those eyes. She sent that photo in to our email address, which we also try and get you guys to come into. We got that at what do we got? Nerd-O-Rama or Nerd-O-Rama FL?
FL at gmail.com.
At Gmail. So feel free to give us email, things like that. We love getting email like this. And but with that, we have no idea who you are, Emily. Please identify yourself or let us know. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe
he just wants you to send a like on Facebook or Twitter. He's terrified.
Just something to know that you're a real person and not just me freaking
There's
the
a
hell out.
photo over that's so much more real than a like.
Plus,
you get Photoshop, you can do a lot of cool stuff.
I want to say, because of this photo, we finally got a contest for our giveaway.
Oh, for our Figma figure?
For our Figma figure.
All right, what's the contest, Adam?
See this photo that you're looking at right now?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I
love her.
Send us your favorite Nerd-O-Rama fan photo.
Okay.
And we will pick out the best one we think it is. And by the end of the not by the end of the month, say by Christmas, it'll be a Christmas present.
It'll be a Christmas present? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll announce winners
for our favorite fan photo.
Okay.
Kind of like this that you're seeing, or whatever.
Ooh.
Just write that you love Nerd-O-Rama.
Yeah, and we will give you a cool Figma figure.
Yeah, it is a Strike Witches figure, which is a really cool anime.
The thing we just want to know is, Emily, please,
torpedo legs.
Please just tell us who you is. We wants to know. I wants to know who you is because
Josh needs to know.
It freaks me the hell out. I'm sorry.
Scared.
If somebody, I guess I'm not used to having fans. I guess that's what it is if you are a person and you send in a photo of yourself with a sticky note covering your face. Okay, that's cool. I appreciate it. It's cool that you love us. I totally love that. I don't love that I don't know who the hell you are. Why haven't you liked us on Facebook? Why aren't you following us on Twitter? Why haven't you anything? If
he's freaked out that we have a fan.
I'm freaked out that I have a fan that I know nothing of. I mean, I don't mind that. Like, I know there's people on YouTube, but they leave comments. You can go on their profile on YouTube and like see who they are, or they can subscribe to us. If you subscribe to us, it shows you have a profile or something like that. She sent us an email that, to me, I won't give her email out over the internet here, but it was pretty much a descriptor for the photo. Like that's what it sounded like to me. It just freaks me out. It sent shivers down my skin. And I honestly
not your spine.
My
chills.
Skin. And I'm looking, and there's a little window here where we can see into the studio. And if she just popped up right there, I'd lose my shit, and I would think I'm gonna get murdered. Not for nothing. You seem like a nice person, I'm sure, but you just scare me in all the wrong places. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Send in your.
I like you. I thank you.
You slapped a fish.
I didn't slap a
Unlike
fish.
Josh, who is
It's
scared
just
of women.
scary.
Yes.
I have a phobia of women.
I'm very happy that we have a fan that wanted to send that to
I'm
us.
happy you sent in a photo that terrifies him. I don't want you to like us. I don't want Josh to know who you are. I want you to send in more photos, and I want you to make them scarier.
I just want you to give Josh a heart attack.
A picture of me with a knife. That'd be great.
To just
terrify me, please. Please. But yes, that goes out to every fan, though, is if you want to win something, Pete, I'm looking at you. If you want to win a cool action figure with robot torpedo legs, send in a picture of
You're
you.
gonna see Pete in a little bit.
Like having a card that says.
That's a nice segue.
Like licking a Nerd-O-Rama card or
just not your
rubbing
nipples,
it
Pete.
on your nipples.
Yeah,
I will love it. I will outvote the shit out of these guys.
Yeah,
But
not if
guys,
both of us are voting
seriously,
against you.
be as creative as possible. We don't want to see penises unless we
No, make them Facebook friendly.
Yeah, Facebook friendly photos. Nerd-O-Rama love.
If you have to send us a picture of your penis, send it straight to the email.
If you do not have a penis, send it anyway.
There we go. Here's my thing though. Why don't we take this one step further? If you don't want to use yourself in the photo, you can very much use a picture of Super King Bang.
Yes,
I'm okay with this. Draw it yourself.
Yes, fan photos don't have to actually be photographs. They could be art.
It could be the three of us, a doodling of the three of us with our arms raised, saying we're going to wreck it.
Or no, I'm not going to say that. We don't want the best slash fiction for us.
No, we don't want that.
Or the worst.
We
might give away something for the worst.
Hoy.
Yeah, we might get something for the worst. We will get something for the worst. We'll get high fives we'll get a cool gift.
No, you'll get a shout out or something.
Shout out.
We should get a box. We all poo
I
in.
will. You know what I'll do? The worst photo that we get, I will personally find a mudkip and give you a mudkip. I will say, and I will sign it myself, and we will get everybody to sign it.
I thought you were gonna genetically engineer a mudkip.
We're gonna find like a little plastic mudkip, and if you bring in the worst photo, you will get a mudkip. If you bring in the best photo, you get a Figma figure, which retails for pretty high dollars.
Oh yes,
it's a really cool figure.
There is a reason to do it. Anyway, that's my reason for the season. And speaking of Pete, didn't he do something fun for us for once?
Yeah.
For our new segment.
Yeah, you weren't here last week. We decided to create a new segment. Our game reviews, our board game reviews.
Everything's changing without me.
We did Sentinels last week, which probably sucked because I know you have a lot to say about it.
Tachyon, player and you win.
Okay, there you go. That's
when comboed with
Visionary. Not as much as I thought.
No, just in general. that freaking character's OP.
Absolute Zero paired with Raw. No.
Underpowered, overpowered. Tachyon just by herself or with other people. It's fucking
so
amazing.
This week we're gonna talk about Pete's favorite game.
Pete's favorite game? Sharkity shark.
Shark attack. Sharks with sharks.
Don't get bit by the shark.
That is a game.
Pete actually loved this game so much that he made this gigantic event about it.
Oh, that was so much fun too. I got to play as Michelangelo.
We caught up with him at I'm gonna say it. We caught up with him at Emerald City Comics.
Oh my goodness.
And
Neil, we're sorry.
We talked about it. We talked to him about it. We figured if anyone could review this game, it would be the guy who did the best event about it. So here's the interview, followed by a slideshow that I couldn't show the footage for in between the interview because I had to edit this on a Mac, and iMovie is the worst editing program on the face of the goddamn planet.
And you know what's there's only one thing worse than a Mac editing program. Brutus Portal.
Josh is back, everyone.
Thank you. Roll it. You're supposed to roll it.
I was trying to.
Now I've lost all professionalism.
Well, here we go. We are doing our game review this week on location here at the Emerald City with Pete. He's going to be talking about the board game
The board game Zombicide.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. The board game Zombicide.
Right here.
I chose Pete because he took it the extra mile. He'll probably be talking about that since we have footage of what he did with it. But first, let's talk about the core game. Give us what you like about it, what it's all about.
Okay. Well, Zombicide is a cooperative 2 to 6 player game. There are rules for solo play, so those of you who like to play games by yourself or to practice to learn tactics, it can be played solo. And the basic roots of the game is you have tiles that you lay down that form a city, and then in that city you lay down tokens, which are doors and objectives. and spawn points for zombies and for the players. And you take turns moving your party of survivors through the city, going into rooms and scavenging them for weapons and equipment, and killing zombies. And each mission for the game, which starts off with 6 basic missions, but they've already put a bunch up online that you can download and add to your collection, gives you different missions and objectives that you can use to play the game. The cooperative aspect of the game is everyone has a specific survivor, and you can trade items among each other and work together as a group, but you also can take a survivor and go lone gun and solo around and kill zombies. And the basic object of the game is to level your character up to get more badass attacks and special abilities to help you complete the objective and survive. It's all about survival. It's a very fun game. It comes with really well-created minis. They're very high detailed. Painted, it looks awesome, but even out of the box, it still looks great. And it's a lot of fun. Games can average anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how large the game is. And there's so many different rules and scenarios, it's very customizable. They even have PDFs online that you can download and create your own custom characters, which, as you'll see from some of the footage, I did a lot of to give it a little flavor and give everybody a little something that they would like. But it's highly customizable, a lot of fun, not too hard to pick up, although the rules do tend to be a little hard to comprehend at first, but the FAQ explains most of the stuff that they kind of didn't get right in the initial release. But other than that, I think it's a great game. I think most people that are into the horror genre theme, or people that just love board games that have minis in it, they're gonna love it. It's a great game.
About the characters, are they normal stereotypical characters, or talk about the stock game characters?
Stock game characters are they're themed, but they're kind of vanilla. The original 6 that came in the original game is like a waitress named Wanda, and there's a goth chick named Amy, and there's a sheriff guy named Phil. Then you've also got Josh, who's like a gangster guy with a hoodie, and Ned, who kind of looks like that one comedian that I can never remember his name with the beard. They're kind of vanilla flavored, but they always kind of take a little bit of some pulp character from TV, movies, comics, whatever. They're all kind of themed after someone, but they're obviously, for copyright reasons, they're generic and bland. Now, there's promo figures that came out if you kickstarted the game, which gave you Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, which was called Dave the Geek. It gave you Machete from the Machete movies, which they called El Cholo. And for you, Steve, El Cholo! Because that's his favorite character. And then we also had the third promo character, which was Ned, who is supposed to be Bruce Willis from the Die Hard movies. So, and the promos that are coming out next year from the Kickstarters is also giving you Chuck Norris, it's giving you Angelina Jolie, it's giving you Cardboard Tube Samurai from the Penny Arcade. Samuel Jackson from his Pulp Fiction. So they're all themed after famous people, and the models represent it. You can easily take a look at them and see who they are. They all have different abilities, which is cool. And then the customization again kicks in here, because they give you rules for creating your own characters in the back of the instruction booklet, a full list of skills, and a blank PDF that you can fill in the skills and make whoever you want. Like for our campaign that you'll see footage of, I made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I made about a dozen Marvel superheroes, a couple DC superheroes, the A-Team, I mean, you name it.
Snake Eyes,
Ralphie from The Christmas Story. All you need is a mini that represents them, and to kind of figure out the theme of the character and put it on paper and print it out. I printed them all out from my printer at home, and then went and laminated them at a local retailer that laminates, and it's great. You know, you can make whatever you want out of this. You can turn this game into any game you want based on the characters you create.
Now, how long does an average game take to play?
Normally, an average game is going to take anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes, but you can also, if you have a full 6-player game, it can run a little longer. If you have a smaller game, you can go a little lower. And that was our evil minion coming in and taking a peek, for those of you who don't know. That's all you're going to get. That's most footage you're going to see from him.
That's our most talked about non-visual character in our show.
And, but yeah, it's great.
And there's his hand.
There's his hand. Frame it. But yeah, game's highly customizable. You can make any character you want, but the characters that come with the game are great. And through expansions, which the first one's been announced, it's going to be called Toxic City Mall, comes out next March. It's going to have another whole wave of characters who I'm sure will be themed from movie players and movie characters, comic book heroes, and whatnot. So,
all right. Well, what would you give the game on a rating of 1 to 10?
1 to 10. I can't give it a perfect rating no matter how much I love it because there are some flaws with the game. There are a couple rules that we've kind of house ruled around because they're pretty brutal. The game is supposed to be brutal, though. I'll give it that. The game is about survival and it's about making tough choices. The rule book could use love. With my errata FAQs and printed out pages, I've made the rule book feasible, but the rules are kind of hard to grasp reading it from the book. So for that alone, I can't give it a 10. But I'd say it's an 8.5 or 9, and if they re-released it with a better rule book and maybe some of the promo figures that were only on Kickstart, it could easily go up to a 10. But I'm going to give it a solid 8.5, but if you love zombie games, if you love horror games, then I'd possibly give it a 9, 9.5.
So that was our zombie side review.
Dubstep.
Well, that was, and we even had a special appearance by the infamous Dennis.
Infamous.
Well, I mean, but in the images from the Zombicide event, you've got to have just a shot of him in there somewhere in the background.
We were all standing around the table.
Yeah, we got his crotch.
Oh,
get it.
But that was Pete's review of Zombicide. What do you guys think of the game?
What let's do Jason first.
Well, I love Zombicide. Of course, first thing I want to say is like the images there don't represent an average game of Zombicide at all.
This was the 8-hour freaking
8? Dude, we were there much longer than 8
yeah.
hours.
It was what was it?
It was a trek.
Two copies of the game.
It
three full board sets.
Yeah,
it was 3 full
two copies
boards
of the game and 3 full boards, and then on top of that, for the Kickstarter, they did a what was that called? An Abomination kit?
Oh, they had 2 full sets of zombies, the
Yeah.
Abomination kit, which is an extra set of zombies, and the Abomination, Abomination.
And we have to say the actual game, the figures are not painted.
Nope.
No.
Those were all done.
By a local painter.
Had those
the
done.
doors are tiles. They're not stand up like that. That was. This is.
Yeah,
this
those
is,
were purchased though. I don't know where you can get those, but Pete got
But
those.
this is where this is the rate where Pete, he just wanted to go all out with this event that he did. So I mean, it was fantastic.
Indeed.
Wonderful.
But the game itself, what do you think?
Like I was saying, I mean, I love Zombicide. I haven't had a game of that I've played that I didn't love and have won and lost at it, and just it has the element for replayability and aside from a normal expansion, they did just with all the tiles they've had, they released more content that if you did all the normal things, it's like, oh, here's more already to do. And it always feels a little different because you can play a different character. We always do random draws for whoever we're starting with.
Right. You can't meta your character because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, and it's just fun. It's fun on the bun.
Fun on the bun. Rating out of a 10? Out of other games?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
9 out of 10. Adam, well, no, I'll go next since Adam's the host and he gets to say the final words on things.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my. For me, Zombicide. I love zombies. I'm a big sucker for that. I think we went into that on our horror episodes.
Do you like side?
Do I like side?
Do you like zombies? Do you like side?
I like zombies. I like some side on the side there.
Little side zombie?
Little side boob zombie.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
You had the fatties there.
If her rib cage is showing, I'm about to blow. Wait, no, if her rib cage is showing, then I'm blowing? I guess that
showing, blowing.
Yeah. Anyway. So our ghost doesn't approve. I'm sorry. I don't.
How about your review?
Are you not entertained?
You're up, Josh.
Anyway, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. No, I'm sorry. No, Zombicide is a great game. The rules, as kind of said in the review, there's something to be desired. The core rules are really good. It makes for a really engaging tactical feel through a zombie apocalypse. There's certain things with like searches that we've kind of had You can only like search once, things like that. It kind of shows the game shortcomings, but it does. The game is so highly customizable, and the ability to really make your own missions or make your own characters for your friends, or kind of take control and be kind of the zombie overlord and choose where the zombies go. It gives a lot to. You can play it a number of different ways. Yeah, you can do your solo player, but you can. I mean, we showed there. You have Amazing Spider-Man that we created as a character. You can do so much with it.
It kind of pissed me off in that game, but that's
yeah. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But I mean, like
well, it's like, oh, your character didn't die. Spider-Man came and saved him.
No, there's no fear of death anymore because Spider-Man. Anyway, Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Pig.
Your rating on a 1 to 10?
Yeah, my rating on a 1 to 10 for Zombicide, I would probably give it a 7. Honestly. I mean, it's better than a 5. It gets over 50%. I'd say 70%. Still gets you a C. In my book. I mean, that's how school systems in Florida work. So, I mean, wow, that's a C rating. No, I mean, Zombicide's a great game, but I feel like the game by itself, if you don't kickstart it, if you don't get any of the extra cool things, the cool pieces, or you don't paint it, so if it's just what you buy on the shelf, I feel like the game has great rules, great replayability, but until you start customizing it, it doesn't become what it can be. I guess that'd be my final thing for it. I mean, I'm probably going to have the lowest rating here for the game, but I mean, it's a great game. It's a little lengthy, and until you start customizing it, it's a lot to be desired. It kind of feels like the game is like
you're not just spoiled because of the level of customization.
I think that's what it is.
Brought to it now.
But you got to look at
for
that.
our play.
I mean, you really got to look at that. When we play Zombicide now, we have super customizable things. Things are painted. The doors look are 3D. Like you have the first player token looks amazing. Like people get into their characters. The crowd of guys we play. We've enforced rules on ourselves for this game that if you play Zorro, you have to act like Zorro the entire time.
Right, like when I was Snake Eyes, I didn't speak all night.
Yeah, didn't speak. It was
and I like ninja'd around everything.
Yeah, constantly move, hand signals, things like that. So with our gaming group, it was great because it was like we had a group of people getting the Ninja Turtle, so we were all walking around going Turtle Power and things like that.
Every time you yelled Cowabunga, we put a noise token down there.
Cowabunga, we made it.
But you kept saying bro, and Michelangelo does not say bro.
He totally says bro.
I'm gonna watch all of Ninja Turtles and find sources of him saying bro.
I just want him to say bro or bros or my brother. Or
if you can prove that Michelangelo said bro, please call us at 727-493-2055.
Yeah, but no, I mean, without that level of customization, I feel like the game doesn't feel complete. Like
complete
something Doug said something complete, and that's just kind of why I give it the rating it is. It's a great game, but it's not complete. It feels like you have to add to it yourself on top of the price tag that you're paying for it. So
maybe
that's me.
their own expansions will
7.
fill in that
Hopefully.
a bit.
Yeah,
So,
I get a 7.
It has a future. It's not just what it is.
I know, but I'm just saying, as it is right now for Zombicide, it's at a 7. It can get better with expansions. Currently, it's at a 7 if you don't do anything to it. If you don't make your own characters, if you don't paint your models, if you don't come up with your own unique scenarios. Some of the scenarios are kind of bland, so it's good, but you need to build it yourself. So it's kind of like Zombicide is like a really good game and really good rules, or decent rules, with like Legos in the box. And you got to build it yourself. You got to build your Millennium Falcon out of Legos, and you got to do it yourself.
Sooner or later, I'll be able to give my review.
Adam.
Sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
I differ from Josh's opinion quite a bit, but I've been away from the board gaming scene for a while.
Tabletop.
I just really started getting into back into it, being with you guys a couple months ago, and we seem to get on like our own kicks for a while. For a while we'd play one game and then we'd only play like other ones, and like right now we're playing Smash Up and Smash Up.
Hot Rod Creeps.
I wish we'd played more than Hot Rod Creeps.
There's been a lot
Marvel
of
Legendary, yeah.
Which for those of you playing at home, Legendary is the new Marvel
deck building game. We will be covering that probably next. I don't know, but
cool.
What I'm trying to say is I'm very selective with my board games. I don't like zombies anymore. I think zombies are overplayed. Walking Dead is bullshit.
Whoa,
I'm getting into
comic?
That. No, the TV show.
Okay, I can live with that.
And I'm done with zombies. I mean, World War Z looks awful. I don't know. It's just everything. I don't know. Zombies are so overplayed. They're going the way of the vampire, where they're just dumb. So
blah,
so
blah,
when they first started playing Zombicide, they kept asking me if I want to play. I'm like, no, I don't want to play. You sure you don't want to play? I don't want to play. So I got roped into it one time, and I was hooked. I was totally hooked the first game, because what really makes it for me is the noise. In the in-game noise that you make that attract the zombies.
Yeah.
No one's done that in any type of board game. They've never used. What you do causes more peril no matter what. Even if you're just standing there, you're causing noise.
Yeah, you cause like one noise token per.
And that's
per
really
critter.
cool, because you can either work with a group and take out groups of zombies at one time, or you can go at it alone and either have them chase you on purpose to get them away from the group, or just be a lone gunman and just take them out and up your level, which I tried to do with Snake Eyes and it didn't work very well, but.
I will say this to Zombicide's credit, it does give you the ability to, as a group, decide that if you either need to really work together or just outrun your party.
Right, and there are a couple scenarios where outrunning your party can win the game.
Oh yeah,
they're like, it's gonna only have to be one person to get to the exit. I win, or I make us all win.
It's kind of teamwork. It's like the first one's out. Hey,
Yeah,
guess what, guys? We all live somehow, except for you guys who are not getting out, but you lived. You did it.
And what I like most, or one of the things I like most about Zombicide is the game gets harder if you run out of figures.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you don't buy more, the game gets so much harder, because when you run out of zombies and the spawn happens, they get to go a second turn.
True.
And I think that's beautiful. I don't like that there's runners, because
there
zombies aren't fast.
There are cards in the zombie deck which can just initiate a second
turn. Yes.
And you only have 2 health. You take 2 hits from a zombie, you're dead.
Oh, you're still talking to the.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, we got a message. No, we don't.
Like that's how rough the game is on you.
2 hits, you're dead. And the thing is one zombie causes 1 hit no matter what. There's no defense roll. There's no
unless toughness, which really
or you can get
kind of breaks the game.
Hockey mask.
Yeah, the hockey mask.
But
gives you one.
That's the only thing I have with it is there's no dodge roll. There's no feeling of defense. You can literally just walk into a room, stand there, and then just like zombies happen.
Game over.
Zombies lunge, and you're like, whoa! I didn't expect them to lunge. Usually they just move 1 square at a time. Wow.
But I love games that are difficult. I love the challenge. You may not win. In fact, I've played the first 3 games I played. I don't think we won.
No, probably not.
And
we also were playing wrong, but that's
I just really love. I love being able to search cop cars and the pimp mobile. I love being able to drive through zombies, and you can drive through your friends.
Oh yeah, it's true.
So
be dicks to them.
And I also love that if you fire a gun into a group of zombies and your friend, you hit your friend first, because you're just like, oh my god. There's just so much great about the game.
Sorry, your ear's missing.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to give it an 8.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Pretty good.
Because it's
because
something.
7,
it's
8,
something.
9.
It's something. It's something that the subject matter I'm just totally sick of, and I can still absolutely love the game for what it is. So that's got to be saying something. So there you go.
I think that customization just makes the game.
Zombicide 7, 8, 8.5, and 9 according to Pete too. So
Awesome.
that's a pretty high score.
So that's our game of the week, brought to you by Nerd-O-Rama. Wait.
Directions.
Wait. This way, right? Yeah.
Nerd-O-Rama.
There we go. He's got it.
Yes, I know backwards.
By George, he's got it.
That's right. Okay, let's get into our movie of the week. Before we do that, actually, I have a trailer that I meant to play last week, and I didn't get to do it.
You want to do that first?
Yeah, let's do this first. This movie's actually getting a lot of buzz. In fact, it was actually introduced to me by Bobby over at Anime Fix, our sponsor, our official sponsor, the one I can mention.
We love you. There's so much warmth inside of you.
We were talking about bad movies like Birdemic and Manos: The Hand of Fate. And he's like, I gotta go see this new movie, Miami Connection. I'm like, what the hell's Miami Connection? And he's like, well, it's a movie that was made in the 80s.
Of course.
It was one of those action movies where there's ninjas.
Hoo-ha!
And there's like a Buckaroo Banzai type band.
Hoo-ha!
It doesn't have Pacino in it, but it's so cheesy and so. It's so 80s. I can't wait for this. I can't wait to see this.
Someone take their sunglasses.
You haven't already watched it?
No, I haven't.
On YouTube?
No, I haven't watched. I have not watched the full movie on YouTube because I don't want to.
Because it's on there.
This is a bad movie.
No, I'm actually real excited to see this, and I hope it comes out in the local theater since the Beach Theater closed. I hope it gets released.
What do we have here?
So
Adam?
this is the trailer for Miami Connection.
Boom, boom.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a special treat for you today. We have a new house band with a new dimension in rock and roll. We have the one, the only, Dragon Sound!
This band is the only family I had.
They're all black belts in Taekwondo and they're pretty bad.
I want you to mess it up by going out with a second-rate musician like that John character.
They came in here to play goddamn songs for kids!
Not escape the Miami Ninja!
Boss, everybody's dead!
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stick together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're on top 'cause we play to win.
And they all died.
And I'm sorry, that movie looks amazing.
Okay, here's where I'm at with my movie. First reaction. Here we go. It's Streets of Rage, the movie.
It is.
if a guy comes running off screen with just a knife, like, I'm gonna.
And he calls in for an airstrike from a convertible.
Exactly.
Oh wow!
I used a special.
But you just can't get that against the ninja
out
of your head now.
No,
and fighting for
friendship song at the
friendship. Yeah, that's like it's like the Nightman song.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
But so yeah, that's gonna be our segue into our movie of the week.
Movie
It has
of the
nothing to do with
Well,
Miami
here's
Connection,
the reason.
except that the movie of the week is incredibly terrible.
Hold on. Here's
That
the
is
reason.
amazing.
Hold on. It's December.
Against the
So-
ninja.
Do you remember?
For the month of December, I think each movie of the week should be a Christmas movie.
That we recommend.
Now, as such, this movie would either be the first movie to be mentioned or the last, because it is the all-time smash holiday hit, Jingle All the Way!
Yes, that's right, kids. Our recommendation for this episode.
Their recommendation.
Adam's recommendation for this episode.
Personal recommendation.
While
It
he
is
drinks
his-
the cup of water, I'm going to talk for him.
It is his favorite Christmas movie, and he watches it
Jingle All the
every
Way.
year. It is called Jingle All the Way. It stars the governor, or the governator, Sinbad.
The sailor.
Sinbad the sailor. And, oh God, not the sailor. What do you, oh God. It's just scary.
She's back.
She's back. Hi, Emily. Hello, Emily.
She's watching Jingle All the Way.
She should be watching.
Anyways, Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Doesn't have ninjas in it, so we're okay.
Smash a lot of hit. It's all about getting a toy
Smash
for
a
your
lot of
kids.
hits.
That's one of the this is a bad movie,
Yes.
but
That is a B movie.
But it wasn't made
I
to be a bad
love
movie.
it.
It's a great movie, Adam.
It's got Phil Hartman.
It does have Phil Hartman in it.
It's got Phil
It
Hartman.
has Phil Hartman seducing Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
And Jason's like
What's not
seducing me.
Ooh, yeah.
Just
Hello
blinking,
there.
just going a little
Ooh.
chameleon. Anyways, so Schwarzenegger's kid wants this toy.
Played by Jake Lloyd, the whiniest kid in Hollywood.
Whoa. No. If you get to
Are you an
Hollywood-
angel?
Are you an angel? Yeah, he is kind of whiny. Anyway.
He had sex with Padme. So
Yeah, so
Not Jake Lloyd didn't.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
9
did.
years old, 14-year-old.
he was the first person to have sex with Padme. Prove it. Written.
Pixar didn't happen.
Pixar didn't happen.
But
Hey Padme, let me stick it in your buns.
You hear that, George Lucas?
George Lucas.
He doesn't care. Disney, Mickey, make it happen.
Stick it in her buns. I like
Wow.
that. Anyway, so Jingle All the Way is a great movie. It's a feel-good movie. It's a movie about a dad who is a shitty dad and then realizes that consumerism will save his family from Christmas.
Indeed. He has to go out like the day before.
He goes out the day before Christmas to find the rarest action figure in
The hot
existence.
toy of the season.
The hot toy of the season, which you could, at the time of the movie's release, you could actually get a Turbo Man, I believe it was called.
Yes.
Yeah. You could actually get a Turbo Man doll, and it did everything that it did in the movie, and it was the most impressive piece of crap you could put plastic on.
I like Turbo Man's sidekick Booster.
Booster!
Nobody wants Booster.
You can always get Booster.
You can't ever get Turbo
Plenty
Man.
of Booster in stock. So anyways, Sinbad is a mailman
Yes.
who is, what was his reason?
His reason was his kid also wanted the Turbo Man doll. His whole thing was he always lets his kid down. Both of them are really shitty
Yeah.
dads in the movie, and it's kind of it was kind of touching. The reason why it's my favorite movie is because you always have like for me anyway. I had the dad that was always tried his best but always fell face first. So it kind of reflects on that. Like you have those dads that they work a lot or they work weird hours or schedules, but they love you and they want to prove that. And most dads, will take you out, spend time with you, but these dads don't have the time, so they do their best on the Christmas season to get the exact thing their kid wants. Their kid wants one thing for Christmas, and it's a Turbo Man doll, and they're going to do anything in their power
And
to get
these
them that
two
doll.
are...
Yeah.
They are destroying each other to get this toy.
The thing is, Schwarzenegger forgot he was supposed to get the toy like weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
He's a shitty dad. Like it's kind of like you look at the movie and
He tries to steal it from Phil Hartman's house.
And
they have a fight with Santa.
And Sinbad tried to like fake a mail bomb.
Yes, he's like you don't know what's in this package.
In the middle of New York before 9/11.
This was like this was 90 what?
It was
7?
It was either 97, 98.
I
Yeah,
think it was 98. Yeah, but no, it's just it's a good movie. Adam will disagree, but I think it's a good movie. Jason
I
thinks
love
it's a
this
good movie.
movie.
It's a movie I actually watch every single year in my household for Christmas. I don't know. What are you gonna look up how little it did? How little?
I'm
I was
sure
gonna look up
that
what year it
this
was.
flopped like
It
a
was-
monkey fighter.
It was
It was
1996.
96.
Wow,
Yeah, 96.
I was 6 years old when this came out. Do the math. Now you know how old I am. But no, I mean it's a good movie. I always have fun when I watch it every single year. It's funny in all the right ways, and at the same time it's horrible in all the right
Oh,
ways.
I forgot that James
Exactly.
Belushi played the shady Santa.
Yeah. There's so many good actors in this movie. It's ridiculous.
No, I said James Belushi. I didn't say a
Oh.
good actor.
Oh, I like James Belushi. Way to be a dick.
Yeah.
You slapped a fish. Anyway, that's my one for you today. But no, it's just, I don't know. I think it's a good movie. I've always liked the movie. I can't recommend it enough. You can go to Walmart. It's probably about $5 at Walmart, or it's free if you have internet.
Wow, it totally did 129 million
129
worldwide.
Man, I've never.
What was its budget?
Its budget was 60.
60 million?
Yeah.
Profit. Money. Luthor.
No profit
Luthor
at all.
knows how to jingle all the way.
So it grossed, what is it? 129 million.
Yeah, that's worldwide.
Hey, that still counts.
Worldwide's what matters.
It did 12 million its opening box office.
You can't count that though, because the governor is not an American citizen, so all his money comes from overseas.
Comes
When all
from
the-
Japan.
When all the Germans see it, they go,
Overseas.
"Oh, I love his comedy," and they shoot up with steroids. I think that's what Germans do.
He's Austrian.
Every person from Europe just wakes up in the
He's
morning.
Bavarian.
And they do push-ups.
Cream filled.
And they plot about how to destroy America. Let's be honest here. No, I'm kidding.
What the hell is going on in your head? Someone call Emily to stop Josh.
No, watch. we
we
call
need-
Emily and she'll have a British accent. She'll be like, I was very offended that you made
Hello.
fun of Europeans. Hello, then. I just wanted to tell you I have big eyes and I love your show. And you made fun of me and now I hate you. And I'm going to be following you around with a butcher knife.
Anyways,
Now that-
Against the ninja.
Against the ninja.
At the end of this wonderful Christmas classic, he has a jetpack.
Yes, he does. He dresses up
He
as Turbo
becomes
Man.
Turbo
He's
Man.
Turbo Man to get the one doll remaining to his kid,
Which is like
It's
a
an
Macy's
action
Day
figure.
parade or
Yeah.
something like that. It's awesome.
It was a Christmas parade.
It was Christmas. Yeah, it was whatever.
It was still Christmas. It was the
still
Christmas
Christmas.
Eve. Look at that.
and then Sinbad is the
It's not
villain.
scary.
He's like the Ming the Merciless style villain.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's
The
Flash
whole
Gordon.
film.
It's Power Rangers. it's-
Yes.
If you were born in the 90s, go see this movie and then thank me later. And thank him too.
Is that
I
why I
wasn't
don't
born-
like it?
I wasn't born
Is that-
in the 90s.
Is that
Don't
why I
thank
don't like it?
him.
Because I was born in the
I
70s?
wasn't born in the 90s.
I'm just saying, but you're a 90s kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to call it that. Anyone who likes everything that happened in the 90s, just take it.
Everything that happened in the 90s.
Really?
Ah, right, I do.
Okay, that's what I thought. Kraft mac and cheese is how I live my
Let's
life.
have Kraft dinner. We're not Canadian.
Let's have Kraft dinner.
Kraft dinner.
Kraft dinner. You want to have some
Now,
Kraft dinner,
Adam,
Adam?
why do you love the all-time Smash holiday hit?
This is your
Jingle
show.
All the Way.
Why do I love Jingle All the Way?
Tell us now.
Because it is a piece of
cinema history?
I was so gonna say that too. It was a piece of cinema history that should be buried next to the mound of ET cartridges in the landfill in LA.
You know what? You're right. There would be an amazing. We should produce a Jingle All the Way.
I like
NES video game.
I like the idea. We use all the ET cartridges to make a giant memorial to
A
Jingle
giant
All the
Turbo
Way.
Man statue.
No, we make a giant Christmas tree, and at the very top, our star is Jingle All the Way.
Oh my god!
I love that. That's round
Can
of
we
applause
tie
for
up
Adam.
all the actors as ornaments against it?
I like that. Round of applause for Adam. Adam, great idea.
You are a genius.
Let's get on that.
Your love of Jingle All the Way has brought
Exceeds
about
this.
the greatest thing ever.
That's amazing.
I mean,
Giant Christmas tree. Boom. Top of the
Oh,
tree.
what have I done?
yeah.
Yeah.
What have I done?
Amazing.
What have I done?
You've done something amazing, Adam. No? I'm gonna wreck it. You're not gonna wreck it. It's a Smash holiday classic.
You slapped a fish.
It already was wrecked, but it
Yeah.
made it made profit,
movie
so
was
that's
wrecked.
good.
I'm sorry. Wasn't it on like Conan every single year too?
Every Conan would always do the little face of Schwarzenegger with the cutout lips.
Yeah, yeah.
And every Christmas season, they'd have him come on and be like, "Oh, it's," or not even always Christmas. Sometimes he'd just be like, you should all go and see my Smash holiday hit, Jingle All the Way. Like,
I love
and
it.
it's just
That was Rob Schmeigel too. That was
How do you
probably
not
what
love
It
it?
was TV Funhouse.
I just don't get it. Why don't you love Jingle All the Way,
I
Adam?
don't know, maybe because I wasn't born in the '90s. Maybe that was what it was.
Maybe it's because you don't like action figures. and
maybe
you're not a
it's-
real nerd.
That's true.
Ooh, are you calling me out?
Maybe it's
Are
'cause
you
don't
calling
like-
me
maybe it's 'cause
out?
you don't like Booster.
I'm calling you out.
I
What's
love
up?
Booster.
That's why.
Who doesn't love Booster?
Everybody loves Turbo
Is it because you don't love Sinbad?
I think it might be. I think it might be that he.
Well,
will
he
admit-
was a good sailor, but his jokes were terrible.
I think that's what it is. I think it's that Adam really loves Jingle All the Way. He loves Arnold Schwarzenegger. He loves Christmas, and he loves the feeling of dads being a good dad. But he hates Sinbad. Is that what it is? Sinbad, if you're watching for whatever reason,
Call in.
Call in at 727-493-2055 or email us at Nerd-O-Rama FLA.
Or send us a picture.
That's wrong too. Oh no, that's Facebook. We don't have the email on it.
Or send us a
Nerd-O-Rama
picture of your Sinbad. Send us a picture yourself with a sticky note over your
But
face.
don't like us on Facebook.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Sinbad. It'll scare me. It'll scare me, and I'll sleep with my nightlight on. No, I mean, I can see that. Hey, it's not that far fetched.
And Jake Lloyd was just awful. This was even before when I found out he was playing Anakin. I'm like, that crappy kid from Jingle All the Way is gonna be in Star
Whoa.
Wars.
And you
He
thought,
grew up
wow,
to be a Jedi.
he grew up to be
Awesome.
Darth Vader.
That's dope.
Did you grow up to be David Prowse?
You want to?
I did not grow up to be David Prowse
You
or
wanna know
James Earl
why?
Jones
The reason why you were on the show
or
right
Sebastian
now,
Shaw.
the reason why you were doing Nerd-O-Rama instead of
He played
of
the
leading
unmasked
an
one. That
empire
was his name,
is because your dad didn't give you a Turbo Man doll.
probably.
That all makes sense.
Because it didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
If you had gotten a Turbo Man doll,
I was ruined by
If
time.
only your dad had known Michael Bay, the original inventor of the concept of time machines.
I would have been rich with a sports
Whoa.
almanac.
I think we're missing the main point here, and we've just discovered something beautiful. If you get a Turbo Man doll, it gives you midichlorians.
Oh, that explains it.
Or maybe if you're, well, he didn't have a dad in that, so Schwarzenegger just came and had sex with the maid, And basically, Schwarzenegger's semen makes midichlorians.
Well, that's Schwarzenegger. If you know all the controversy and
what
stuff.
I'm saying is Shmi Skywalker is a Hispanic maid.
Yeah.
On
By the way,
Tatooine.
what kind of name is Shmi? Wasn't that Captain Hook's assistant?
Yeah, it was Shmi. Shmi? It's the alligator
That
now?
was Mr.
Mr.
Shmi.
Shmi, yeah.
Shmi.
That's completely different.
You add a Mr. It becomes masculine. Otherwise, it's Shmi. And it's
All right.
Anakin's mommy.
So go see Jingle All the Way. Or
Jingle All the Way.
Yes, go to your local theater and say, I want to see Jingle All the Way.
See it, damn it. What do
And
we
they will
have
just
here?
laugh at you.
Let's do final thoughts so we don't drag
Our
it out.
final thoughts on Jingle All the Way.
Our final thoughts on the show?
On the
or?
show. And let's
Yeah.
recap. Let's.
All right, so I like our new segments. I like the whole movie. I like the whole game review. We are going to be doing more remote game reviews, or
Video
we're
games?
We're going to do more remote stuff. I really like doing that. I really like taking a camera out and putting up the banner. It makes us feel like a real radio show.
Yeah.
You know,
Nerd-O-Rama.
We're not on the radio.
We're on
the
internet radio. Yes. We are on nerdcoreradio.com, part of the Talkwad Network. By the way, let me use my final thought to say we are part of the Talkwad Network, and we are proud partners of the Talkwad Network. We love being part of this family, and we would like to see more shows on the Talkwad Network. We are in a Nerdcore radio rivalry with Buddha's Portal.
Because they suck.
And we'd like to see more Nerdcore radio station or shows on nerdcoreradio.com.
So we can fight with you too.
So we can
asses.
show Buddha's Portal what a real nerd show is like. And
Because ours isn't?
No, I mean like as well. You know, it's just us and him.
Oh, I get it. I see where we're going. I'm going to take it and run.
You can see a real rivalry going on.
So we currently are the kings of the station.
Yes, if you log into
Duke of
nerdcoreradio.com,
New York, number
we are
one.
the first show listed,
Yeah.
and that changed.
It's because we're the
We
better
got
show.
put there.
So what we're pretty much asking you, the viewing public, is that if you want to have your own nerd show, we're the king, and we could use court jesters and slaves and servants and
Kick-ass Duke.
Kick-ass Duke. You could be Kick-ass Duke. You could do Rama.
You could be like
Nerd.
two kings.
Two kings.
No,
Two kings,
we are
Colin.
the three kings.
We're the three kings.
We are the three kings.
Do we have to give presents to Jesus? Because
No.
he has to exist first.
What?
Screw that.
Frankincense.
Frankincense.
I call
I'm not getting him the
frankincense.
gold. The gold's right there. It's the ring.
Other way. There you go.
Yeah, I'm good at this.
Yes.
He always found the O-ring.
So that was my final thought.
Final thought is we need more
come
nerd
come
shows.
join the Talkwad Network. You'll see more of
Join
me.
us. We have cookies.
I'll run your show for you if you come to the
Where?
Clearwater.
Shh, don't tell them.
Yes.
We're gonna tell them to have cookies. And then
Come
we're
join
gonna
and
show
get punch and pack.
Don't be punch and pack.
punch and pack. No kidding, that's punch and pack.
So I guess I should have gone last, but I didn't. So
That's fine. My final thoughts are: I love the new segments. Emily, I know you're out there.
tits, ass, and personality.
Tits, ass, and personality. That's what we want to see from you. My final thoughts, as always, please follow us on the tweeters. Follow us and like us on Facebook. Tell us you exist. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to our videos. Please, we want your attention and your recognition.
But we don't want pictures, apparently.
Daddy,
No,
we
do
love
want
you.
pictures.
We do want pictures so
We
you can
want
win a
for the
Figma figure.
contest. Yes.
Remember, you can send in your submissions on our Nerd-O-Rama email, or you can post them on our Facebook, or you can send them through Twitter.
Yes, you can
So-
twit pick them.
Twit pick them. You can twix them. Tweet them.
Twick. You can't do that.
Twit them.
Twipick.
Twit them. Anyway, so Jason, final thoughts for
Final thoughts from
Nerd-O-Rama.
Jason, the host of Nerd-O-Rama that's over there.
My final thought
The host of the
is
most.
if you think you can produce a picture that will terrify Josh even more,
Whoa.
anyone,
She's not
please.
scary. I just don't know who she is.
No,
It's
this is
freaky.
more than just her. Everyone watching. If you think you can scare Josh,
Fight the ninja.
be anonymous. Don't let us know who you are. That's the most important thing. But really, scare him. And then help me stalk him and ruin his life.
We want to see. We want to see.
And why was Josh absent last episode? That's the reason.
We want to
folks.
see Josh unintentionally piss his pants live on the air.
Oh,
I just want to see.
the awkward moment.
I
when you
really
think
want to
you have
see
friends.
people like if your images, if the entire images, there'd be ways to try and creep out Josh.
No, we're not doing that as a contest.
I kind of like that.
No, screw you guys. Oh,
Those submissions
back,
will
Josh.
be welcome.
yeah, screw you.
If you want your submission as a fan to be something you're trying to scare Josh with, then go for it. Do it to it.
I'm gonna
Jingle all the way.
We don't have a sign off yet.
We still don't.
The sign off is jingle all the way.
We can just cheat it. We can just take people from YouTube, be like, take care, brush your hair, see you when I see you. That's generic B. That's what it is.
I don't like that.
No,
I like let's jingle all the way.
Jingle all the every Nerd-O-Rama episode 450.
April.
Jingle all the way.
Jingle all the way.
Jingle all the way.
Bitches.
Get these morons off the air.
Yeah, I'm taking you off the air. I think you're having a breakdown.
You've been listening to Nerd-O-Rama. Visit nerdcoreradio.com. Till next time, just remember...
It's pornography! No. The Supreme Court says it's not.
We should do this again.